Have you ever paused to ponder the rhythm of nature, the balance of the universe, or the simplicity of existence? Could these concepts guide our lives? These questions lead us to the ancient philosophy of Taoism. Originating from the fertile minds of ancient Chinese sages, Taoism is a philosophy that encourages us to seek balance and harmony with nature and the universe. At the heart of Taoism is the concept of Tao, a term that eludes a single definitive translation. Some interpret it as the way or the path, but it is much more than that. It represents an underlying cosmic order, an ineffable principle that pervades all aspects of existence. Taoism teaches us that life flows like a river, and just like a river, it follows its own path, unforced and unhurried. This idea puts a spotlight on the values of simplicity and spontaneity. It encourages us to peel back the layers of societal gloss and unnecessary complexity to reveal the pure, simple essence of life. This is not a call for ignorance or laziness, but rather an invitation to find joy and contentment in the uncomplicated aspects of our existence. Taoists believe that life, at its core, is an organic process, a gentle ebb and flow. It is a dance between the physical and the spiritual, the human and the divine, the transient and the eternal. From this perspective, life is not a race to be won, but a journey to be experienced, a song to be sung, a dance to be danced. This principle extends to our actions as well. Taoism advocates for action that is natural and spontaneous, rather than forced or contrived. It suggests we let go of our obsession with control and instead allow life to unfold as it will, trusting in the wisdom of the Tao. Taoism thus invites us to embrace the rhythm of life, to find harmony in the cosmos, and to discover the essence of our being. Imagine two forces, opposite yet complementary, forever in interaction and balance. This is the Taoist concept of yin and yang. Yin and yang are not just static, opposing forces. They are dynamic, constantly interacting and influencing each other. It's a dance of opposites, a cosmic ballet choreographed by the universe itself. In this dance, nothing is entirely yin or entirely yang. Each contains the seed of its opposite. In the Taoist view, every light casts a shadow, every sound echoes in silence, every high leads to a low. It's the ceaseless ebb and flow of life that these ancient Chinese philosophers recognized and encapsulated in the symbol of yin and yang. Yin represents the receptive, intuitive, and passive aspects of existence. It's the cool shade under a tree, the calm moonlight, the quiet stillness of the earth. Yang, on the other hand, embodies the active, rational, and aggressive elements. It's the blazing sun, the bright day, the vigorous motion of the wind. However, the key to understanding yin and yang is not to see them as stark opposites, but rather as two halves of a greater whole. They are interconnected and interdependent, constantly transforming into each other, like day into night and back again. This is the essence of the Taoist view of life, a continuous cycle of change and transformation, a dynamic balance of opposites. The Taoists believe that the harmony of life lies in understanding and balancing these forces. It's about recognizing that life is full of paradoxes and contradictions, and that's perfectly fine. It's about accepting the natural rhythms of life, the ups and downs, the joys and sorrows, the yin and the yang. So, in our own lives, we can strive for balance. We can embrace both our rational and intuitive sides, our active and passive aspects. We can appreciate the beauty of both the sunlight and the moonlight, the clamor and the silence, the highs and the lows. The dance of yin and yang, then, is a dance of balance, a cosmic ballet choreographed by the universe itself. What if the key to life's challenges lies not in doing more, but in doing less? Welcome to the Taoist concept of Wu Wei. The term Wu Wei, originating from ancient Chinese philosophy, is a fundamental principle in Taoism. It directly translates to non-action or non-doing. However, don't be misled by these translations. Wu Wei is not about inaction or laziness. Instead, it's about effortless action or non-forced action. It suggests a way of life that aligns with the natural flow of events rather than trying to actively control or manipulate them. Imagine a tree. It doesn't try to grow. It just grows. It doesn't strive to produce leaves or fruits. It just does. This is the essence of Wu Wei, acting naturally, without struggle or resistance, in harmony with the Tao, the universal way. But how do we practice Wu Wei in our everyday lives? It begins with an understanding and acceptance of the natural world, including ourselves. It's about recognizing that we are part of a larger whole, interconnected with all things. From this perspective, striving, forcing, and struggling are seen as unnecessary and counterproductive. They create tension and conflict, both within us and with the world around us. Instead, Wu Wei encourages us to let go of our need to control and to trust in the natural flow of life. It invites us to act with spontaneity and authenticity, responding to the world as it is rather than how we think it should be. This doesn't mean that we become passive or disengaged. On the contrary, we become more attuned and responsive to the world around us, acting with ease and grace, like a tree swaying in the wind or a river flowing to the sea. To practice Wu Wei is to surrender to the flow of life, to find peace in the present, and to realize the art of effortless living. So, what have we learned about Taoism? We've delved into an ancient Chinese philosophy centered on harmony, balance, and the natural flow of life. At its core is Tao, the underlying cosmic order, or Wei, that permeates all things. We've explored the contrasting yet complementary forces of yin and yang, representing the dualities that exist in the world. Their constant interaction and balance reflect the Taoist pursuit of equilibrium in life. We also touched on Wu Wei, the principle of effortless action or non-action, which advocates for living in accordance with life's natural flow, rather than trying to force or control it. This philosophy, rich in wisdom and depth, encourages us to embrace simplicity, spontaneity, and to yield to the natural course of events. Taoism therefore offers us a way of seeing, a way of being, and a way of navigating the complexities of life with simplicity, balance, and grace.